Animantarx is a genus of nodosaurid ankylosaurian dinosaur from the Upper Cretaceous of western North America. Like other nodosaurs, it would have been a slow-moving quadrupedal herbivore covered in heavy armor scutes, but without a tail club. The skull measures approximately 10 inches in length, suggesting the animal as a whole was no more than 10 feet long. Discovery and species. The generic name is composed of the Latin words an-i-MAN-tarks, referring to its armored nature. In particular, the name is a reference to a comment made by paleontologist R.S. Lull about ankylosaurs, that as an animated citadel, these animals must have been practically unassailable. The type species is the only one known so far, and is called A. ramoldonesi after its discoverer, Ramel Jones. His wife, Carol Jones, also discovered the contemporaneous dinosaur Eolumbia nearby. Only one specimen of an-i-MAN-tarks has so far been recovered. The remains include the lower jaw and back half of the skull, along with neck and back vertebrae, and various limb elements. An-i-MAN-tarks is characterized by a unique combination of features, including a highly domed skull back, small horns on the postorbital and quadratojugal bones of the skull, and a mandible which is only armored on half of its length. These fossil remains were discovered in the Musentach Hit member of the Cedar Mountain Formation in the eastern portion of the U.S. state of Utah. This section of the formation is believed to represent the late Albian through early Cenomanian stages of the late Cretaceous period, or about 106 to 97 million years ago. At least 80 other vertebrate species are known from the Musentach Hit, including fish, frogs, lizards, snakes, crocodilians, dinosaurs, birds, and mammals, although not all are complete enough to name. Many dinosaur groups are represented by fossils from this member, including carnivorous theropods as well as several different herbivorous types, including the iguanodont Eolumbia. The presence of aquatic animals like fish and frogs, as well as the mudstone in which their fossils are found, suggests that this was a floodplain environment. Earlier layers within the Cedar Mountain Formation contain different nodosaur species. The oldest layer, known as the Yellow Cat member, contains Gastonia, while the intermediate Poison Strip and Ruby Ranch members contain remains which may belong to Sauropelta. The Musentach Hit, which is the youngest member of the Cedar Mountain, contains only an-i-MAN-tarks. While there is still a lot of exploration left to be done, this division of nodosaur species corresponds with that of other dinosaur groups and provides support for the hypothesis of three separate faunas in the Cedar Mountain Formation. The Musentach Hit fauna includes many taxa which may be of Asian origin and suggests a dispersal event may have occurred from Asia into North America around this time. Fossils in this region are often slightly radioactive, and remains of an-i-MAN-tarks were actually discovered following a radiological survey of the area performed by Ramel Jones, which located a higher level of radioactivity at a certain location. Subsequent excavation at this site turned up the fossil skeleton of an-i-MAN-tarks. No bones had been exposed on the surface. Classification: an-i-MAN-tarks is universally thought of as a nodosaurid ankylosaur, although its precise relationships within that family are uncertain. The most recent cladistic analysis of ankylosaur phylogeny does not include an-i-MAN-tarks, although the authors recognize the genus as Nodosauridae incerticetus because of its rounded supraorbital protrusions and a knob-like acromen in the scapula. Two separate studies have found an-i-MAN-tarks to be the sister taxon of Edmontonia within Nodosauridae. References